Hi guys, thanks for joining me for another tarot reading at Wupo Tarot. Every week I explore where we are now, our current situation, possible challenges or things to think about, and I recommended action steps to help us move forward. Let's get started. Let's see what the tarot cards have in store for us. So where we are now, we have the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is about nightmares. We have a person sitting up in bed, awoke from a nightmare, covering their face, and they're scared. You have 9 swords hovering above them, and the thing to note is that they're not touching this person. They may be hovering above, they may be threatening, but they're not actually touching this person. 9 is a number of strength. How can we gather our strength when we're scared? Swords is about thinking, truths, being analytical. What are we thinking ourselves so to the point where we're so scared? These are things to think about in our current situation. What are the things that keep us up at night? What are we overanalyzing perhaps? What are some things that we think are going on but might not actually be real in the world? So keep that in mind this week as you are thinking of things and becoming fearful of them or have the feeling of anxiety. Think about what's actually happened versus what's going on in your head. That might be helpful. And what challenges us is the Five of Pentacles. And in the Five of Pentacles, you see 2 people who look like they need some help. One person is, he has crutches on and he has cast on his foot. The other person looks like they're very cold and they're barefoot. And they are looking for some kind of harbor maybe to find safe refuge. And the 5 is a number of distress. So as you can see, they are outside in the snow and there is a window though. So this could be a window to a church, a window to a safe haven. So even though in times of distress, we have to look around in our environment to maybe see what is available to us. How can we find refuge? How can we bring ourselves to safety in a way? So that could be a challenge in a way to actually look past what's going on and our fear and what haunts us and seeing where we can find safety and learn from our distress and know that perhaps safety is right around the corner. In our recommended action, we have the 10 of Swords, and it appears in reverse. And with the 10 of Swords, you see this person laying dead with 10 swords in their backs. And this thing with this 10 of Swords is about revenge. To have 10 in someone's back means there was something of grave, maybe dispute that ended up with this situation of 10 swords in this person's back. As you can see, it's in reverse. It actually looks like the 10 swords may be falling out. So perhaps we are in some kind of strife or some kind of conflict with someone or within ourselves. And this is saying that there is a solution, there is a way out. There is, as you can see in the horizon, this golden, like the sun will come up again. And it's asking us to find a way to release these swords from our backs. How can we work on our relationships or forgive other people or work with other people or ourselves in order to heal whatever strife is between you and others or you and yourself. So that's something to think about this week with the 10 of Swords. And the 10 is a number of completion. It is full circle. It is as if the cycle has completed and it's time to start anew. So with every cycle, this might not be the best situation, but it's also saying that perhaps whatever conflict is going on needs to be completed. It needs to finalize in order to move forward. There needs to be some kind of resolution to happen. And I'm looking at the 3 cards, and we have 2 swords and pentacles. So very much a lot of thinking, a lot of overanalyzing perhaps. And with the pentacles as an earth element is reminding us also to stay grounded. The swords is an air sign, and we could be very much with our head in the clouds, thinking too much or overanalyzing. And yeah, just to stay grounded. And I would love to hear from you about what you think of these readings, your experiences, if you've been going through a situation similar to this reading and would like to share about how you've used maybe some aspects of it to help overcome certain conflicts. I would love to hear about it. And I will talk to you next week. Thank you so much.